Hello folks, my name is Mike Cannon, part of the Avaya Serviceability Engineering team, and today I'm going to do a short video on how to view the logs on an Avaya B179 conference phone. Viewing and collecting logs from the SIP B179 conference phone. First we're going to HTTP into the phone itself, then we're going to go under status and logs, and we're going to look at the different types of logs. And then we're going to go through the process of how we collect the logs so we can email them to a support person. First thing you have to do is HTTP to the B179's IP address, which we've done. It'll bring us to the login page with the profile as default. We want to open that up and scroll to admin. Enter the admin PIN. Click login. That'll bring you to the device tab underneath status, and that has the product name, serial number, MAC address, and the firmware version of the B179. On that same page, you have the log tab, and we're going to click that. First time you open logs, you'll see it defaults to application with the log level of info. Again, application of the phone's application messages. You can filter them under these 6 log levels, starting with fatal, which are only fatal error messages, and ending in trace, which are all messages. When you make a change, you would select one and click set. When you do that, you can actually see the phone does a re-register, so there is going to be a slight service interruption. Next, I'm going to go up and select SIP trace, and we're going to click change. And what SIP trace is, that is the communication between the B179 and the SIP registrar server, or SIP PBX. So as you can see down below, 201, that is my actual SIP PBX, and 53 is the B179. So it tracks that process between the two. I can also turn SIP logging off by selecting that radio button and then clicking set. Next, we're going to take a quick look at the system messages. We're going to highlight it, click change, and this will show the phone system messages. So under here you'll see the kernel and the daemon messages related to the system. Next, we're going to take a quick look at the device management. So we highlight it and we click change, and as you can see in my case, the log is empty, and that's because I'm not using this. I don't have this set up under settings. So this basically logs the device management activities if you have that set up. Next, we're going to select upgrade. We'll click change. And what you're seeing here is the upgrade I did this morning from a lower level to a higher level release. And basically it goes through a whole process of the upgrade, and you can see the different steps, starting with inflating, which is opening the package. Then you're going to see a downloading, upgrading, and stopping of the HTTP daemon. And then after it's stopped, it'll erase it, and then it'll start writing to the block. So the flash is empty, so it's writing to it. And then you'll see at the end, it starts configuration, starts up, and then the upgrade is complete. And there's some other information. So it's a good place to check if you're having issues with your upgrade, or to send to a support engineer. Next, we're going to go back up and we're going to select application again, and we're going to click change. And what we're going to do here is we're going to go through the process on how we can capture log and email it to a support engineer. I'll also show you how to change the log level and what happens. So we're going to select fatal and click set. Log level fatal, please wait. And you can see the fatal error messages appear. So we're going to scroll down to the bottom. So you can see we're at the very bottom, and the last thing you see is need restart. So again, just to show you, when you do a log level change, it does a very slight, and I mean slight, it's not very long, restart. Currently, there is no way to export this log, so to capture it, you're going to have to highlight it, right-click on it, and copy it. You would have already created a Word file, which I did with the proper name of the customer and date. And in the Word file itself, I'm also going to put the customer's name and date. And then I'm going to right-click on an open space and select paste. And now I have on my laptop for storage the log file, or I can save it and email it to a support engineer. So now we know how to view the logs on a B179 SIP conference phone. Thank you for your time today. We welcome comments, questions, and feedback at mentor@avaya.com or on Twitter at Avaya Mentor. For more details or related information, please visit support.avaya.com. Again, thank you for choosing Avaya.